welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany. I create lifestyle content, tutorials like hair tutorials, makeup tutorials, and others. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a hair tutorial, how to style your natural hair. This video could apply to those with long natural hair, medium length, and short length as well. Not too short though, like if your hair could weave. If it's weaving, well, I don't know if that's the word, but yeah, if it could weave and it's not too short, this video applies to you as well. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, turn on your post notification bell so you would be able to get to see my other videos. English is so without wasting your time, let's get into the video. Okay, so for this part, I'm going to be using like a spray bottle to spray my hair. It's just water that's in the bottle. I'll use it to spray my hair just so that it's wet and soft and it's easier for me to comb through. So this is an Eco Styling gel, the blue one. Personally, for my hair type, I'll prefer the green one because I feel like it gives me a better hold on my hair. So I'll just recommend that you use the one that is better for you or the one that you prefer. I'm basically just applying the gel to my hair so that when I brush it, it has like a good hold. Using the gel is not compulsory. You can choose to not use a gel. I just use a gel because I feel like it keeps my hair in place throughout the day. So this is the brush I use. In my opinion, the more hard your brush is, the better it slicks down your hair. So I use this really hard brush. It's not so hard, it's not really that's going to pull off your scalp, but I think it does the job. For this style, a shoelace or a rope or wool is just the best form of band you could use for this hair. It makes everything easier and just helps you, makes everything easy for you to slick down. So I just tie it around my head, and then when I tie it, I use my two fingers, that's my thumb, my both thumbs, to just slide it up. As you can see, when I'm doing the front, I just push it a little bit. If you push it completely at once, you might just have some bulky parts, so just do it gradually so that everything just slicks. Tighten it to your preferable size, but remember, if you make it too tight, you're going to be uncomfortable throughout the day. So I advise you to not make it too tight, and then do not leave it on the areas of your head that would stop blood flow. I'm telling you, I've been a victim of this so many times, and your head is just aching you throughout the day, messes with your mood and everything. Please do not forget to hide your lace. Hide it. You don't want it sticking out from somewhere. And obviously, the most important part of this hairstyle is how aligned and how arranged your puff is. So please make sure you take your time and arrange it so that it's evened. So for this hairstyle, you need a cotton comb or a cutter, whichever one. Cut out a line from the tip of your ear like you're seeing to the other end. Try your best to make it as smooth and neat as possible. If you need help from someone, you could call for help, because this particular one wasn't as smooth, even if I corrected it at a point. But try and make yours as smooth as possible so that the hair is given. After cutting out the part that you will be braiding, just pack the one at the back so that it doesn't mess with your pattern and it doesn't scatter or obstruct you from the hairstyle that you're about to style in front. So I'll be using a cutter to cut the middle of my hair, like part the middle, make sure it's in the middle, and make sure it's as neat as possible. I applied a little bit of eco styling gel on my parts just to define it and make it smooth. This is where the work is, but if you could weave your hair, it would be really nice. If you guys want me to make a detailed tutorial on how to braid your hair, how to weave your hair, just let me know in the comment section. But basically what I'm doing here, I just made 3 parts, and then describing it right here is not going to be possible, but if you want a detailed tutorial, I will be here to give it to you. Just repeat the same process on the other side. So in this part, your bobbin pins will come to play. I'll basically be using the bobbin pins to hold the braids in place before I push up or tie with my lace. Here, you just take the end of your braids, use the bobbin pin to push into your actual hair. Make sure it's secure. It's as simple as you thought it was. And you repeat the same process on the other side. Very similar to the first style, you just put the rope across your hair, tie it at the back and push your hair up. Remember, the tighter it is, the smaller the puff, but if you don't push it back too much, your puff is going to still be reasonably big depending on the size of your hair as well. Like I said before, arranging your puff and making it equal is very important. So make sure you do it properly just so that you see the beauty of the style. This is very similar to the previous one. The only difference is that instead of doing a middle pattern, it's going to be a side pattern. So cut your hair or create your pattern on whichever side of your face you prefer. This is just the part of my face I prefer to make my pattern. I honestly do not remember what I was vibing to while filming this video, but yeah, just comb through your hair and weave it the normal way like you did to the other one. So in this one, I'm going to be showing you guys how to pack it without your bobbin pin, just using the rope, because bobbin pin might not always be necessary. So basically, when you put your rope across your hair, just make sure your rope is directly on top of the braid. As you can see, just make it directly on top of the braid so that it holds it before you push it up. This is my favorite hairstyle. It makes me feel cute and pretty as always. So basically, you're just going to part your hair into 2 equal parts. This can be really taxing depending on how good you are while parting. I struggled a lot when I got to the bottom because I was already rejoicing that, oh, the part in front looks good. Plus, I also did not have a mirror at my back. So I would advise you get a mirror behind you so that you could see what is going on at the back, not just feeling and parting. You need the pattern to be really neat and smooth. At this point, I was so frustrated and tired of the parting because I had to feel and part. But I promise you, it's so much easier if you have a mirror behind you and in front of you so that you could see the back. I just made do with whatever I could do. After parting, you just pack the other side so that you could focus on one part and be done with it. At this point, I thought the part closed after all my stress. That explains the facial. For this part, I used a Brazilian wool. You can use wool or you can use your lace. The only reason I did not use my lace was because after tying it, the part that will be left out will be too much compared to when it's just a whole bun. So I just used this so that it hides itself. The only tactic you need here is just tie and drag both sides so that it hides itself, and that's it. Right here, I was already loving it. It was already looking nice. Just repeat the same process to the other side. And just like that, you're a pretty girl as I'm petty. So because this is really similar to the other one, there'll be no need for me to loosen the other pony and start patterns again. I'm just going to open this up and just cut out, should I call this a triangle? I think, or I think this is more of a triangle. Just cut out this shape. Don't make it too big because it's going to be a swoop and you don't want it to be too bulky so that it laps perfectly. So I'm twisting this so that I could just keep it in place and it doesn't mix up with the other part of the hair. Same old, just brush your hair so that it's smooth. Use your wool or your lace, whichever one, put it across your hair, tie it and drag it, just tighten it to your preferable size. You can repeat this process as much as possible until you're satisfied with how it looks on you. So my loves, just like you did on the other side, using the pattern you cut out as a guide, cut out another triangle on the other side. When you're satisfied with the pattern you've cut out, just twist it like you did for the other one before you pack your ponytail. So this is a swoop. You need to spray this part properly just so that it's kind of really wet, not too wet, but wet to the reasonable extent so that when you want to slick the ponytail down, it's going to give what it's supposed to give. I don't know, for some reason I really love this weave-on brush on my natural hair, because when I want to brush my hair and make sure that it's really smooth after detangling with my comb, it's just a bomb. Like, it just does the work and does the job. I just finished brushing through my hair and then I was checking the style out to know if it looked good. I don't know how I feel about it, but if you like this style, of course you could do it. This is just yet another trial. I don't know if it's a fail, but it's a trial. I was just checking out another style. This is not the swoop. I was just like trying to pin the tip of my hair so that it gives that puffy look in front. If you like it, you could use it as well. I clearly wasn't feeling it, but oh well, moving on. So yeah, this is the swoop part. I'm just going to apply enough gel on this section of my hair, both in front and at the back, just so that when I brush it down, it's going to be sleek. You would really need to brush through this part properly so that it's just going to make it easy to lay down well and just the way you want. Okay, so guys, this is me just adding a little bit of gel because I didn't feel like the one I added before was enough. And then I'm going to be brushing it down properly, like brush it down towards my ear. When you've brushed it properly and created that form of the hair towards your ear, you just get a bobbin pin and pin it at the down part of the hair just to secure it. Please make sure that your bobbin pin is actually very secure and in your actual ponytail so that it doesn't move from the point you left it. You can add as many bobbin pins as you want. Just, you could style it to your taste. This video I was just showing you guys how to make the swoop. You can make designs and just be creative. So for this style, I already cut out the parts I'll be using for the front. I'm just going to spray my hair and comb it through to prepare it for the push-up or like the packing, whichever one. So here I'm just loosening out the twist and I'm going to be spraying the hair so that, like I said before, is wet, not too wet, but reasonable enough, just enough to make the curls look nice when you apply gel on it. After applying the gel, if you feel like going in again with your spray bottle, it's necessary, you can do that as well. Then just brush through your hair and use your fingers to just go through them and arrange them the way you love it. Who is this pretty girl? Please do not forget to subscribe, like my video, turn on your post notification bells, and check out my other videos. I love you.